Hey everyone, Zach Greenwade here at Performance Sport and Spine, and today we're going to go over 8 simple and effective exercises for your lower extremity using only a resistance band. So these are great for several reasons. First off, you can do them anywhere as you only need the band. Secondly, they can help work on any current injury and you can select the ones that you can currently do. And then lastly, sometimes weight-bearing exercises are a little too advanced, so these are a great prerequisite for those. So the first exercise is the seated banded clamshell. You're going to place the band around your leg just above your knees, sit on a bench with your feet about shoulder width apart, and you're going to press your knees outwards, engaging your glutes and feeling that deep posterior buttocks tension. Now this is better for people dealing with knee soreness or knee injury as it emphasizes the hips. Again, you can kind of vary your foot placement depending on how you want to emphasize the hips. But again, slow and controlled, emphasizing your glutes. So now we're going to work on the quad, which is the muscle in the front of the leg, and the hamstring, which is the muscle in the back of the leg. You're going to put the band around your ankles, sitting on a bench, bring both feet under your buttocks, anchoring one leg, and you're going to extend or straighten the opposite knee. Really try to engage and emphasize the quad, which is that muscle in the front of your leg. As you straighten your leg, really think about pulling your kneecap up towards your hip, as that helps with quad activation. Again, make sure the opposite leg doesn't move, and again, try to get that full extension, all the range of motion. So when you get to the end, really try to make sure you get that full mount in those last few degrees. And then to do the hamstring, you're going to straighten the opposite leg as far as you can, scoot forward on the bench, and then you're going to use that muscle in the back of your leg to pull your foot and heel back towards your buttocks without letting the other leg move. And again, you're going to feel that gentle dull tension on the back of your leg. And you can adjust the resistance band to your tolerance, either higher or lower depending on your current fitness level. So next is the supine clamshell, laying on your back with your knees bent and feet flat on the floor. Put the band around your legs just above the knees, and you're going to press your legs out, emphasizing your glutes. You feel that gentle dull tension on your posterior buttocks. And again, slow and controlled. And this is better for emphasizing the hips. And if you have any knee issues, this may be better tolerated initially. So now the side-lying clamshell, you're going to lay on your side with your knees and feet stacked, with your knees slightly bent, band around your legs just above the knees, and keeping your feet together, press your upwards leg up towards the ceiling. Again, engaging that posterior buttocks on your upper hip. And again, try to make sure that the foot doesn't come up as you lift. Again, slow and controlled, both going up and down, and again, making sure to actively consider that upwards buttocks. Now we're going to do 2 versions of the fire hydrant. Getting on your hands and knees with the band around your legs just above your knees. You're going to press your legs straight laterally outwards at a 90 degree, trying to make sure that you emphasize just this hip and not rolling your back. If you feel tension in your back, you're using your back and your lumbar spine instead of the hip. Again, you want to try to keep your center of gravity from moving and just move your left leg. After you can do that, we can do a version where we press our leg back more. So it's going to be back at a 45. Trying to straighten the knee as far as you can. Again, feeling that deep, gentle tension over your posterior buttocks and trying to move your body as little as possible. And then lastly is going to be the banded glute bridge. Now this is probably the most challenging, as we're actually going to lift our hips up off the table. So you're going to lay on your back with your knees bent and your feet flat on the ground with the band around your legs just above your knees, creating some tension between the band with your legs. And you're going to use your glutes and emphasize driving your hips up towards the ceiling. Now, if you feel like your back is doing too much, you can try to flatten your back first and really try to drive your hips up while pressing out against the band. Now, this may be a little too challenging, so if it is, you can just squeeze your glutes hard and not really lift yourself up at all. And then as you get stronger over time, you can progress to driving up towards the ceiling with your hips. So that's it for today. Those are 8 simple and highly effective exercises that have great utility, as you can do them almost anywhere and adapt them to any current fitness level. As always, if you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe as it helps us. And if you have any questions, leave any comments below.